Hello everybody. I've got a bunch of kids gone sick with colds and flus. This is a YouTube video for how to take the quiz if you're gone. You couldn't see the posters. Okay? So there's 15, I think, easy questions, and you had to look at these posters in my room at the pictures that have the orange post-it notes. Okay, I'm going to read through the questions, accidentally give away answers, that kind of stuff. Here we go. Number one. Question says, what's the name of the flattened top of a thunderstorm? Number two. Okay. I was fishing. This is years ago. I was fishing. I saw this great big thunderstorm coming. Look at how big it is. I stitched 3 different pictures together to make a panorama. And I went into the house at our cabin, actually. And sure enough, we were in a severe thunderstorm warning. And we were in the northern county of those 2 yellow ones there. And here's the satellite view. And what I'm actually seeing here, that edge is the edge right here by my finger. That's the edge of the anvil, that white edge right there with my finger. If you just heard me, I just gave away the answer to number 1 while talking about number 2. Number 2's question is, true or false? A thunderstorm is visible from space. All right. Number 3. This is a family circle. Dolly says, according to the weather map, there's a giant H right near here. Okay. Question 3 says, what does a giant H on a weather map symbolize? Okay. Number 4. Arlo and Janice. Arlo is the dad. He's watching the Weather Channel. His son walks in the room, notices he's watching the Weather Channel, walks away laughing. And Dad says, it's my TV. I'll watch the Weather Channel if I want to. Question number 4 says, true or false? The dad in the cartoon sounds like me, Mr. Fiskus. Number 5. This one's going to take a little bit of work. Okay, it's hard to see in the photo. There's a faint ring around the moon. Can you just barely see that? Okay. Question 5 says, what type of cloud produces a ring around the moon? Now, I told you in class, but we didn't write it down. But you can figure it out, okay? Look at this drawing here from, I think, Tuesday. Yes, yesterday. Okay? Notice this cloud here, these wispy, thin clouds. These are ice crystals making a ring around the moon. If you'd walk outside on a clear night and you look up and see a ring around the moon, you didn't even know there were clouds up there except for the ring. What kind of cloud is that? And then you'd have to go to these notes, the high thin ones. What are those clouds called? Okay. All right, next. Number 6. Number 6 says, is this a tornado, yes or no? Number 6. No, let me give you a hint. Look right there. I see stuff coming off the ground. Is that a tornado? Number 7, same tornado, just a short time later. Number 7 said, is this a tornado? I can't see stuff for sure coming off the ground. Number 7, is this a tornado, yes or no? I'm saying there's no debris visible. For sure. Okay. Number 8. Number 8. What type of cloud is this? Those are in your notes, and you can also Google them. Okay. Number 9. You have to look very carefully at this cartoon. Look right there. Number 9 says, what type of front is drawn in the cartoon? Notice it has spikes on one side and half circles on the other. Number 10. Notice his hair is all frizzy. This is Arlo again. He's walking in the house, schlep, 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 with frizzy hair. He reaches out to hug his wife, and she goes, and she points at the cat. Zap. Notice his hair isn't frizzy anymore, but the cat is. Question number 10 says, what allowed them to kiss without getting zapped? Something happened. Number 11. This is Calvin and Hobbes. What do you think that cloud looks like? A bunch of suspended water and ice particles? Why? Number 11. Is Calvin correct in this frame of the cartoon? Is there water and ice inside of a cloud? Okay, number 12. Coming over to the other side of the room. Number 12. All right, this one you have to look at 3 different Garfields. Snow, rain, wind, beautiful, blizzard. Never call March's bluff. Here's another one, different year. Beautiful, birds, birds and flowers, butterflies, terrible wind. John says, what happened? March suckered me again. Next one, beautiful, sunny, flowers bursting out of the ground, blizzard. What's the point of those 3 cartoons? That's question number 12. 13. Arlo and Janice again. Kaboom! She wakes up. He didn't move. She's making sure he's not dead. Thank goodness, I thought maybe it struck you. Question number 13. You may have to Google this one. True or false? You can be hit by lightning inside of a house. 14. You have to sing to yourself. All together now, the itsy bitsy spider. Notice what's over there. Question 14 says, sing the itsy bitsy spider song. What's the name of a tornado over water? You may have to Google that. I'll give you a hint. I saw one for real in Mazatlan 91. Oops, I just gave away the answer. If you look very carefully, you can see the tornado over the water, and you can see the water spray coming off the surface, so you know it's touching. What do you call a tornado over the water? And number 15, back over here again. Question 15 says, what causes most tornado injuries and deaths? Now, the last quiz, I wanted you to say the number 1 cause of death in a tornado is head injuries. I'm asking you, what caused that? Don't say head injuries. How did that wood end up inside of that car? Imagine you were driving that car. You're done. Look at all this debris around this car. What do tornadoes do that causes injuries and deaths and damage? What caused that? Okay, when you're done with the quiz, those 15 questions, and you are back in class, you staple your notes that look like this. I'm doing a note check is what I'm doing. You're going to staple this page of notes, the 21st, 221, and you're going to staple 226, these notes. Ding dong, the storm is dead. Okay?